Hey guys, hey. How are you? Wait a minute. I thought my little thing here was to work. How are you guys? How are you? How are you?
Doing
I
fantastic.
I set up this fancy thing to do a countdown when I was coming on. How come it didn't work?
Too
All right,
fancy.
I'll figure that out another time. But you're supposed to have this fancy little countdown before I start. Heaven knows why it didn't work. Oh, it was right here. Let me see. Let me see. Ah, did you see Shaman?
I did.
Okay, so next time I'll know. I thought it would come in automatically now, but I have to hit it. All right, so guys, how are you? How are you? Good evening. Welcome. Welcome if you're just joining us. We are very happy. It's Tuesday, and I just thought I would stop in here to say hello and to chit chat a little bit. I'm joined by my friend and business associate, Charmaine Shettlesworth. Charmaine, welcome.
Thank you so much. And don't think it's Tuesday, honey. I need to correct you on that.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
It
Huh.
is Wednesday, and I'm having my tea. One of your teas, actually.
Thank you. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you for that. I'm in a whole different world thinking it's still Tuesday.
Apparently.
Uh, goes to show. Yeah, so it's Wednesday, everyone. I believe it's Wednesday where you are, depending on which side of the world you are. So happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome. And I appreciate you joining. If you are seeing me, please feel free to say hello in the comments and share this broadcast on your timeline so somebody else could see it and benefit from it. You never know. And you could also invite a friend to join us. So, Charmaine and I are just stopping by to share a few tips, and I hope you will just bear with us as we go through this little session. We won't take up your entire night, but we will just chit chat about a few things. And one of the first thing I'd like to talk about, Charmaine, is we started well since late last year, December, November. We were talking about goals and so on coming into the new year. Where are you on that now?
Do you want my honest opinion? Honest
Don't tell
answer?
me you still didn't start yet.
Well, I'm still stuck on December 31st because, I'm went on vacation and I'm still on vacation. So
Okay.
my January 1st, my 2022 is
Mhm.
here, but I'm still in 21 mode.
Oh, I
I
see.
don't know if
I
that's so
see.
bad, but I think
Well,
I'll catch up
outside of
sometime.
just writing down resolutions, do you think you have started to do anything different since the January period started,
Yes, I've
personally
been
or
doing a lot of
business wise?
business wise and also personal a lot of self care. I've been doing a lot. I've been sleeping a lot more. I've been exercising. I'm eating better. I'm doing a lot of meditation. So those things are coming through for me. And
Okay,
I'm
that's good.
doing everything that I do is intentional and purposeful.
Mhm.
Business wise,
Intentional is good.
yes. Business wise, things are picking up nicely. I really like how things are shaping. I know
Mhm.
that it seems very promising and it's going to do a lot better as the days, weeks, and months go by. So I'm not
Okay.
worried at all. How
Okay,
about
so that's good.
How about
Do
you
you
guys
pers-
listening
uh,
in?
um yeah, I did write down some goals. I wrote them very, very early, and I've been trying to keep up with them. It's not perfect. It's a process. It's a journey. But the most important thing is that I have them like all over the house, so I can't not see them, right? So they're on boards like this, right?
Wow,
And I have a bigger one, so I constantly see them, so I could see what I'm not doing or what I am doing in terms of what I set out to do. So
that's
that's
awesome.
kind of a good thing. And even today, I was working on another board with my avatar, like who is the typical client.
Hmm.
Um, so I went through that exercise and wrote it down because I've done it before, but on paper or in a book somewhere when I was taking notes in some kind of session. But today I wrote it on the board with all my other goals. So I can refer to who I'm supposed to be serving and what are the needs of this person, the
Very
typical clients that I'm supposed to be catering to. So yeah, I'm still working on that, and that will be a work in progress as we continue. Well, I certainly can see that I have picked up some more momentum, especially the last week and a half with the business, and I appreciate going through that process of picking up the drive because there are lots of things that can happen in life that gets you discouraged, and as as you get the knocks, how you handle them and how you bounce back from them, that's important. you know they will come, things will push at you, but you have to have the spirit to push back. And
absolutely,
so when you see yourself pushing back and having a resolve that you are going to keep fighting and doing your stuff and motivating yourself, because a lot of time we have to motivate ourselves.
absolutely. And
Oh,
this week we have been, you and I have been doing a lot of marketing strategies and trying different things, as
right,
you said, to
right.
step up the momentum, which is, I really appreciate working with you. And you know a lot of different things, and I know a lot of different things. And by bouncing off on each other, it really helps.
Each other's strength.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's true. So and yeah, Charmin, I do appreciate that. Um, this morning, for example, well, let me back up a little bit. At the beginning of the year or late last year, we spoke about accountability partner, and we said choose someone who can be in your corner to look out for you, to see when you're slipping, to pull you back, that kind of thing. Just to strengthen you when you feel weak, or give you advice, show you stuff that they know, so you can have more than one accountability partner. But Charmaine decided that yes, she would take on the challenge, and it's been an up and it's been an up and down ride. But sometimes she calls and I don't answer because sometimes when you're in your mood, you don't really want to get on the phone. But you know, she has been pretty consistent in trying to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be, or at least encourage.
Yeah.
And so we do that for this with each other. So we both know into real estate class, and we both finding different places to connect with other people with our businesses. And if I know somewhere, I tell her, and if vice versa, like how she would ask me, how do you do this? How do you like earlier? How are you broadcasting in more than one places? And I was able to tell her, and so she can do the same. So stuff like that, you support each other, and I really appreciate that kind of support and sisterhood. You know,
Really didn't know that.
it works, it helps because I, as a result of you keeping close to me, you will find yourself in places sometimes that you're like, wow,
Time
I
to
didn't
go.
even know
Yeah.
this. Yeah, you remember what I was telling you something today, and you said, oh Lord, I didn't even think that would work like that. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that. But so
Absolutely. But
you don't know everything, and we are all in a process of learning. So that's why it's good to associate with people who are like-minded in a sense,
Right.
that they can channel you in different directions, tell you about stuff that you really don't know.
And it's
So
good
yeah,
that like-minded, because
yeah,
if you're not compatible with each other, you're in one direction and the other person is in another, and you're not helping each other. Really, shouldn't be
right, right,
talking. You're wasting my
right.
time.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, so that works, and we will try to build on that, expand on that, whether draw more people in, so we have a, a little cluster of people who are, putting heads together to make things work. So I would advise you guys, if you don't have a buddy, a partner, or accountability partner, find one to work with you, because it does help. It gives you that pull. Okay. Um, Okay, so yeah, Charmaine woke me up this morning. I went to bed early, and this young lady called me like after 2 in the morning, a.m. people,
Oh my god, that's
and I was sleeping, and it woke me. The phone woke me, but I didn't just reject the call and go back to sleep. I rejected the call, but I woke up and I just texted her. Like I took a minute to just, you know, get yourself together, your thoughts together, and I just messaged her back and said, okay, thank you for waking me up. So she knows that she was not disturbing me, because I need to wake up, because the plan has been go to bed early, try to get some sleep, and then wake up and work the back half of the night into the morning, so that if things happen during the afternoon or so on, you would have already had enough time between working from 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock into 10, 11 o'clock. You could get a lot done by that time. And
absolutely.
so, she was up at 2 p.m., 2 a.m., and she knew that I probably want to be up. Maybe she checked and see that I'm not on my phone, so I can't be up. So
Well, the
she
thing about
she
that is,
called.
when
Yeah.
during the daytime, my phone rings off the hook.
Mhm.
I have the children. I'm helping them with homework. I'm doing my homework. I'm working and everything. So when I go to bed around 8, like I said, one of the things I decided I want to do is go to bed earlier. And
Mhm.
don't I look more radiant, guys?
That's the whole idea.
I'm getting a lot more sleep, and
Mhm.
just, and so when I go to bed that time, I tend to get up earlier. And the times when I get up, nobody's calling. How no one dared to call me at 2. Although I call Imani at 2, nobody else can call us. We call each other at those times. We are
Right.
free to do so.
Because you're not getting up to chat nonsense. You're getting up to
No.
work, or
Yeah.
to, get in the mood for stuff, right? So that's a good rhythm. So having gotten up after 2, I went straight away, got my shower, got things together, and started working right away. And I have been working since. So it's I'm supposed to be sleeping by now. So as soon as I get off this call, I'm I'm out. All right. So something I wanted to run by you guys is the New Year New Me project. I've been working on that in the wellness section to kick that off shortly, and I want to get you guys, thinking about that. I'm trying to include uh, a whole section of the types of food that we eat, and how we can separate out food, so that we are aware of what kind of food is acidic, what kind of food are alkaline, and so you can make better decisions about your choice of food. Um, so we're not just doing plant based, but we're gonna be, fleshing it out some more, so that the persons who participate in the program can get more benefits. And the other thing that um, the with the new Year New Me project is the whole process of detoxification and cleanse and so on. That was always part of what we did, but most of the detoxing and cleansing is usually by just vegetables and so on. But we want to introduce the teas. I do have detox tea and cleanse tea, and I want to include that in the program going forward, so we can make it available so you guys can purchase it. Now today, I was thinking about it, that a lot of people at this time of the year feel the need to be in that detoxification mode to get rid of, you know, toxins and cleanse their body and their spirit and all sorts of things. And so I was wondering how I could make it more accessible to more people. How could I make it more affordable? And I decided to come up with a smaller packet of of tea, like a 7 day amount of teas that we could put in smaller packets. And so you could buy three of these together. The the detox, cleanse, and slimming tea. Um, in a box, in a nice little box. I send three of these, one of each, right? And I'll send it in this little box, and um, and so you could have 7 days worth of these three different teas that you could use to kickstart your journey of getting your body detoxified and right. Okay. Now, normally these come in a bigger size. They're usually in a bigger size like this, and I'm putting it down to a 1 day, I mean 1 week amount, so that you guys can purchase it more readily. Okay. Uh, my question to you guys is whether or not you you would you would pay, say, 20 between 20 and $22 for these teas. That would be 1 week worth of three of the different ones: the detox, the cleanse, and the slimming tea. And I would send it out in a box, like decorated, um, a little box like this. So I wanted you guys' opinion as to whether or not you would pay around $20 for that. Um, if not, tell me what would be a reasonable price you think for for that. So it would be three. Charmaine, I don't know if you were watching while you were off camera, but I'm thinking of, you know, I send my teas are normally sold like this, three
Mm-hmm.
of them in a box or in the can, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that for this detox, cleanse, and slimming tea, that I could do like a week's worth of each of them and put them in a smaller bag. So it would be seven in each, right? And and put them in a box, this small box, to
Okay.
mail them and sell them for between $20 and $22 for that. If if that is something that you think would be more uh, easy to access than the bigger set, which is for $50.
I think the $20 or $25 is easier to afford at this time for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That some people, with COVID and everything else happening, people like to push their health in the background. Like that's the first thing you're gonna say you can't afford. But
Right.
if it were for 20 between $20 $22, whether or not it would be cheaper and easier for people to afford because it's a smaller quantity, and at least you could do it for a week. uh, You know,
Right. You could do it for a week.
what do
You
you
could
think?
go on a
Is it
detox.
a great idea? I wanted the persons who join this or watch this video, just share your opinion whenever you watch it, even if you weren't on tonight and you see tomorrow. So is that something would you pay 20 between $20 and $22 for 7 days worth of these three different teas?
So you're putting
And
seven.
remember, mm, seven of
You're putting
each.
7 packets of 2 or 3 each. Okay.
No, no, no.
What are
I'm
the
putting
feedback you're?
three packets with seven each.
Oh, that's awesome.
Three packets.
That's
So
that's
this pouch has
has
seven tea
that.
bags in there. So it would be seven detox tea, seven slimming tea, seven cleansing tea.
You can't beat.
And I'll ship them out in this. And just so you guys know, the tea bags, you usually can use it more than once. Charmaine, you had some of those teas. Tell me, what do you think so far about the detox tea?
So the detox is. I was afraid to drink the detox, especially if I'm going out. But
Hmm.
it eases up your flow, but it's not
It's not running belly. It's not
not
diarrhea. It's not
non-stop bathroom,
emergency situation. But
and
but
not
it does
great
make
on.
you regular, right?
Right, it's great on the tongue. You don't. It doesn't. It's not bitter like some of the teas are, or bad tasting, so to speak.
No, it's
And
not.
so I need to. I really like. I used one already, and two came in the packet. So I'm looking forward to the second.
So you only had one and it worked?
I had two. I had one, yes, and it worked. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
use the other one.
Okay.
I'm spacing out myself because I don't do too much of it at once. But it really wasn't bad. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna send me to the bathroom 10 times for the day, but it didn't do that.
No, it's
Good.
not. It's not a running belly kind of story. I had it last week. I was drinking some with lemon. I squeezed the lemon in it, and it had a really nice taste with the lemon. Really, really nice.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So the detox tea has the licorice, cinnamon, ginger, dandelion root, fennel, cardamom, coriander, star anise, and sage.
Okay.
So that's really a great set of ingredients. And the slimming tea has yu ying oolong, curate, marshmallow root, dandelion root, cinnamon, fennel, and ginseng root. All right. So they all have great ingredients and they taste very good. For those of you who are in the Bronx, Manhattan area, even Brooklyn, these teas will also be available at Health and Health Food on 125th Street. I will talk to you guys more about that. Um, in a day or so, so that it's more accessible. All right, so yeah, so for the person who joined, what we were just talking about is making the teas, the same ones for the detox cleanse, the new me. They're called on my website. You'll find them as new me collection, right? Which we're thinking about whether or not it makes sense to make smaller quantities so that more people can afford them, because the set of three is normally sold for $50. So we're gonna make these available for about 20 to $22, 7 days worth of three of the different types, right? So yeah. So I want you guys' opinion on that. So just type it in the chat whenever you watch this, and let us know what you think about that. Would you buy it? All right.
I see you have on your scarf over there. You probably should be drinking a lot of
Huh?
tea tonight. I see that you have on your scarf. Is it real? Is it cold over there?
I'm not wearing no scarf, girl. I'm
I
wearing
thought
my
it was a
sweater
scarf. I'm sorry. That looks like
and
you're in.
my necklace. I
Oh
know.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So did you enjoy any of the other teas, Charmin? I'm still waiting on those reviews.
Yes, I had the rejoice. I had the elder, the warm inside.
Uh
That
huh.
was really good. The elderberry. I'm still trying to
Okay.
figure why is it supposed to make me elder, old?
No, elderberry is good for your immune system.
Okay, and I had the mint and
It
ginger, which was
supports.
really good. My daughter had that as well, my son. The mint
Okay.
and ginger, really nice combination. I love the taste, and
Okay.
I would recommend all of these flavors: the mint and ginger, the rejoice, the elderberry, and the warm inside. Very nice,
Okay.
awesome taste. Love it.
Cool. 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 Yeah.
Right
All
now, I'm having
right.
rejoice, which is probably why I'm so excited.
Is the rejoice behind? That's good. It usually do that to people. All right. Is there anything else that you would like to chit chat about since we have you on, Charmaine? About anything?
Nothing in particular. I think you've
Your
covered.
book? You released your second book, right?
No, I didn't release my second book. I'm still working on that. I
Oh, I thought
released
you did release it.
I released my book last year. It was available only on my website, but it's now available on Amazon in the Kindle format, paperback, and hardcover. I'm so excited. So you can just put my name in, Charmaine Shuttlesworth,
Mhm.
and you can find my book in there. It's entitled Every Single Step. It's a good read. You want to get a hold of that. And when you do, if you do, please leave me a review. I appreciate it.
All right. And how are the sales going for you? Good?
Oh, I thought I didn't
Charmaine?
realize I was on mute. Sorry. um,
That's
Sales are going great. I am so surprised. I'm just watching the reports daily, and it's so much fun to see when
okay.
somebody purchases or somebody sends a review or somebody's reading the Kindle version. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Mhm. Okay.
And I
Wonderful.
can't wait to put out the next one and the next one and the next one.
All right. So, guys, you just look for what's it, Charmaine Shuttlesworth,
Can I put that in chat?
and yeah.
It's on Amazon.
So don't put it in the private chat. Put it in the other chat.
And all you have to do is put in my full name and my book will pop up. It
Okay.
doesn't get any easier than that.
Wonderful. And do you have a second one that's coming? Do you have a date yet when that will be released?
No date yet.
Okay.
No date,
Okay.
but I'll alert you every time I come on your show as I get closer to finishing. Then I will I'll put that out there on your show. That is.
Okay.
Thank you so much for checking on the progress.
All right. All right. Um, Let me also thank the persons who have joined and subscribed and so on in the last few days and today. You know, each day we're growing. Please continue to share with other people who are in your circle. Introduce them to the products. Introduce them to us so we could take care of them. You never know what they may need. So please help us to share the love and share the word about our businesses. Right? What's your okay? What's your website, Charmaine?
So my website is all. Let me put that in here as well. Website is www.drshuttlesworth.com. com. And on my website, you will also find my children's book. They also published. About to be to
Okay, your daughter and your son's
my
book.
daughter's and my son's book,
Yeah.
and they're about to go on Amazon as well. So if you once you go on my Amazon, you will find their books as well pretty soon from now. So just keep following, keep checking. All right, there you
Okay.
go.
Right. So that's good. And
Mhm.
if you need teas, guys, my teas are available at is.
You please get some of her teas. They're very good, very relaxing, and they on your downtime, if you're reading a book or you are just meditating or something, get one of
Mhm.
her a box of her teas. Can't
Right.
not.
All righty. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure. We will connect later.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Sorry.
guys for watching. Thank you for sharing.